Okay, should be going on soon. Just trying to make sure everything is working on my end. Because I do have a cat over here that likes to jump and mess up everything. Okay. No, I had a new... Hold on, let me get my new... I thought I had a new saying. Yes. Okay. Because I have to have some type of pun. Cat? No. No cat. Okay, hopefully now we are good to go. I swear this cat. Alright, last thing I need to check is to see if the YouTube is going okay. Okay. Yep, we're streaming on YouTube. Twitch, are we okay? Twitch, are we gonna be... Come on, let me load up the Twitch app on my phone to test the stream. Yeah, I'm a little late today. I had to, I stayed late after work, and I then had to eat when I got home, so... Alright, now we're good to go. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my cat is right in front of me, so I have to, like, maneuver the mouse and keyboard around him. He's kind of a jerk like that. And then if he starts biting me, you're going to hear me probably yell at him. Right now he's just sitting here being good. No, don't bite. Don't bite. Stop it. Come on. It's okay, buddy. You know, after a while, maybe he'll leave me alone. Someone picked Soldier, so I guess I'll pick McCree. No healers. No, we don't need healing. Who heals anymore? Cat. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Cat, you gotta go. You've gotta go. Down you go. Bye, buddy. Okay. Prepare to attack. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Keyboard is acting up. No, I don't want... That's weird. I don't know why the... Oh, now I'm in weird windowed mode. I'll have to fix it after this match. Oh, keyboard stopped working. That's good. Yep, come on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like to play Fortnite a lot. It's one, I'm not good at it, and two, I just know that the keyboard is going to cost me. Yep, hide behind this big guy. Ooh. Being healed. Oh, that wasn't good. Ooh. Is there another way around to get there? I don't think there is. Alright, I gotta push on. I gotta get past this. This guy's kind of yelling at me. I feel attacked right now. Let's see, maybe I can go up here and get some better shots. Let's see. Uh-oh, I just heard something fall in the house, which means the cat's gotten into something. And it's probably broken something. Alright, I got my special. Ooh, I need to find some healing. Healing! Don't, ah, frickin' cat. 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 Don't, really, he's literally laying on my arm, it's on the keyboard. Okay. Oops. Oh, I just got destroyed. freaking cat get off the keyboard. So it looks like I'm going to have a cat for sale soon. If anyone wants to take this guy off my hands, because he's kind of being annoying and not letting me do much. Ooh, where am I getting shot from? Cat, you've gotta go. Sorry. I swear, he only wants to do anything or be played with when I'm trying to do something else. If I have time to play with him, he doesn't want to. No toys, no nothing, just, you know, sit there and stare. But as soon as I try to do something, he's all over. Oh, that was a waste of a special. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, sweet. No. Because I really need to fix this full window thing. There we go. Okay, come on, I want to go live. There we go. Maybe I'll play some zombies and get rid of this. Because for whatever reason, the cat leaves me alone when I'm playing on the PlayStation. But anytime I'm on the computer, he wants to jump up and be annoying. I don't have time for annoying. Okay, let's see. I guess for skirmish I can try. No, I don't want that. Let's try this guy. Just to see how it goes. Up, I really don't. No, no, no. Don't want this guy. Nope. Change this. Okay, maybe I should be one of these beast guys. Ooh. Ah, okay. So I can do this. But he literally has no... I don't know. I do not know about this guy. I mean, this is pretty sweet. But having to get up to someone before I can clobber them. Okay, I guess that's not bad. Yeah, I noticed the YouTube stream is so far behind. That's not even funny. I don't want to be McCree. See, I don't like taking someone's character away because I'm not good. So if someone else wants to be McCree, go. I have no problem with that. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone be this Doomfist guy. Too many support heroes. Okay, so maybe I can be this guy. No one else wants to be him. No tanks. Oh, defend. You know what? Maybe I will be... No. Nope. It could be... You know, Winston. I've never seen anyone be that guy either. Alright, no. We're gonna go back to this. Yeah. Okay. Oops. So I was reading an article today on one of my gaming sites that the final version of Final Fantasy 15 comes out tomorrow, or sorry, the Royal Edition for the PC, where they're added a bunch of stuff that you can get on the PlayStation version or the Xbox version, but now I'm seeing, or now I'm reading that they added something to chapter 14 of the game out of 15 chapters, chapter 14, that I don't think is on the the PlayStation version, which is kind of crappy because I pre-ordered the game. Paid full price for it. Maybe I should stop yapping and start playing. But anyway, I paid full price for the game. Pre-ordered it, all that fun stuff. Got the season pass, and I don't even get the best version of it. So that kind of has me a little miffed. If I would have waited, I can get it for like $10 right now. Buy all the downloadable content, and no harm, no foul. So I'm not gonna lie, that has me kind of bothered. See, being McCree right here up top and having that special, that would have been good. That would have been good. Oh, like that seemed like more of a wrong time. Oh. That was good on their part. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed. I'm thinking, how could that person get me so quickly when I really wasn't exposed for a while and I was running? But that person timed it correctly. Props off. What the? Ooh. Yeah, this isn't going too well for me. Ooh, I didn't see him there. Okay, let's see. Here comes the truck. Ooh, they don't like that red wave of death. Ooh. I'm being attacked. Ooh, being attacked again. Okay, so I have my special. What the? Where did... Dang it. I almost had him too. Self-destruct. Someone's ultimate is ready. Self-destruct. That doesn't sound good. Oh, whoa, whoa. Where did he come from? You know what? I'm gonna try McCree again. Because this is not working. Okay, he was stunned, and he still moved. Like, this stun thing lasts for maybe half a second. Okay. Yeah, we got demolished. Alright, maybe I need to rethink my strategy for this game, and instead of going for a kill all the time, maybe I should try to play defense. Because, you know, as I always tell the kids, if what you're doing isn't working, don't keep doing it. Okay, so let's see how this guy works. Yeah, let's try that. Hopefully I don't die while on live stream. I mean, if I croak though, you know, if I do end up dying while on live stream, which one of the 8 of you, 6 on Twitch and 2 on YouTube, which one of you is going to call 911 for me? And which one of you is going to sit and record it as this is happening? Okay, I hope my buddies defend me while I mow some people down. Where are the bad guys coming from? Ooh. Oh, dang. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh. I didn't think this thing ever ran out of ammo. Okay, so we have to contest or get this back. Ooh. Dang it. Bad time to go and repair myself. Gosh, this guy is so slow. does this do? What is Q? Full steam ahead! Dun dun dun. Hopefully I was able to break through the defenses a little bit. Huh. I'm digging this guy quite a bit. Come on. Gotta just mow the people down from back here. Dang it. Do I have donations set up? Yeah, you can, there should be the little button, in the chat box where you can, next to the smiley face, where you can, click and do the get bits. And you can donate that way. Unless you're talking about donations through PayPal. If that's the case, then I need to figure that out. But you can donate using bits. Whoops. You can do that, and you can either buy bits or you can watch ads to earn some bits. So yeah, I have the sub thing going where you can do that, but I also have, you can also do bits. Oh, the PayPal one. Yeah, I don't have PayPal set up yet. I need to figure that one out. Okay, do it through Streamlabs. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the heads up. Streamlabs. Okay. Alright, I gotta find a good spot to set up shop. Ah, got me. We're kind of getting murdered here. I hope at some point I can get a capture card or an external capture card for my PC or use my laptop so I can stream PlayStation 3 games, because the PlayStation 3 actually has a good amount. Ooh. The PlayStation 3 actually has a good amount of, has a good library of games. In fact, I have a lot of them that are just sitting there on the PlayStation hard drive, just haven't been touched. I have all the Mass Effect games. I have the Tales series. Tales of Symphonia. I played it on the GameCube, but I haven't played the PlayStation version or the PS3 version yet. So I need to play that. Oh, ooh. Dang it. Elgato. Ah, I can't get. Alright, thanks for the advice, Lincoln. Elgato. Okay. How long have you been streaming for? I think this 2 or 2.5, maybe 3 weeks for me. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna be in tank mode. Come at me, bro. There's no one to come at me. That was a waste. Less than a year. Oh, YouTube for 9. Wow. Yeah, I was doing YouTube, or I was on YouTube, but the problem I was running into was the recent changes where you need 4,000 hours, which is fine, but the 1,000 subscribers. That's the issue that I was running into. Because hour-wise, I think I'm up to maybe, I think 2,500 hours in 3 weeks. But I do owe a lot of credit to my students, because they like to most of my subscribers, if not all of them, are my current and former students. You know, they watch just so they can give me a hard time the next day in school. Yeah, 5K subs. I mean, I guess I can see why YouTube went that route, because it is kind of easy to get subscribers. You know, it's not like Twitch, where you have to pay something to subscribe. You can just hit the button, oh, you're subscribed. But then I also feel that it's hard to get started with YouTube nowadays. Ooh. Because I really was never thinking about, oh, I'll play games on YouTube for a living. Ooh. That thought never crossed my mind, and by the time It did. It's like, well, now you need 1,000 subscribers. It's like, how does one get 1,000 subscribers? How does one become known? And I joked around for a while that I'll just have all the kids follow me and give them extra credit. All right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, uh, Lincoln. It was good to talk to you. Thanks for the advice. I will definitely follow through on that. I think if I ever won the lotto, the first thing I would do is, buy my own school or make my own school. That'd be the first thing. And then I think I would go through Twitch and all these other places and support people. Because why not? That's. I know not a lot of people make like a real living off of this, off of streaming, but a little bit helps. I was talking to my brother, and he's like, as long as you can make enough money to buy a game or two a year, why not? Ah, sweet, play the game. Mowing people down. What? I don't even show up here? That's a load of crap. You want to stream, but don't think your rig can handle it. Well, if I look at, if I'm looking at how intense my computer is running, it's not running too intense right now. The biggest thing that's really using up my resources is the actual streaming itself, because I'm downloading from Overwatch is using it, and now I'm uploading as well. So you do need a pretty fast connection, and I'm streaming at 720p. So that's pretty high resolution. It's not quite true HD, but it's pretty good. But yeah, I guess it would depend on what games you want to stream. You do need something to type of processor that will process the video and send it up to YouTube or Twitch. And see, actually, I'm using something called Rstream, and what that does is that I set up my software to stream to Rstream, and then through there they send it to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So that's so that's kind of where that comes into effect. And then the type of game you're playing, then you got to think about graphics cards. And RAM. Okay, I would say at least 8 gigs. I should try I have a laptop. Well, and it's old by today's standards, but it has 8 gigs of RAM. It has a 64 or 640M GT from NVIDIA, but it has a 3rd generation i7. So I'm curious on how well that would stream. Or like what games could I stream with that? As opposed to my recently bought laptop that's a touchscreen but has a 8th generation i5. So yeah, the 8th generation i5 is pretty decent. Oh, your main rig? Oh, a 6-core Phenom. Is it the 1st generation Phenom or 2nd generation Phenom? I think if it's 6 cores, it's the 2nd generation. The Phenom 2. And yeah, I think you could handle it. And you do want the multi-core support because you can have some cores playing, processing the game. Okay, yeah, 2nd. You can have some cores processing the game, and then the other cores processing the streaming. So like mine is a quad core, and I think it's a quad core single threaded, so essentially 4 cores. Someone's ready him. Uh-oh, I don't know who to be now. So yeah, it's a quad core, 4 threads altogether, but I overclocked it. Instead of it operating at 3.5 gigahertz, this one, my i5 6th generation one operates at 4.2, and I have that in my channel. You can see everything, all the stats. I do need to play around with the voltages because I've noticed I sometimes get a hang up here and there when the processor is going through voltage changings. And honestly, if you that Phenom, you can probably overclock. And a lot of times the Phenoms that are like quad core and 6 core, those are octa-core ones that are. Oh wow, I didn't know that guy was bad in front of me. Oh. Well, a lot of time those quad and hexacore machines from AMD anyway, Intel's a little bit different. They're 8-core processors where AMD disabled 2 of the cores, and that was really big with the the Athlon series. I think it was the Athlon series where all of their dual-core processors were really quad cores where they just turned off 2 of the cores. So what people could do is buy a specific type of motherboard and turn those cores back on. And some people did that. A lot of people did that. I almost did that. Decide, hey, I could just buy a dual-core machine or dual-core processor and unlock 2 of the cores. But yeah, that Phenom 2 6-core with 12 gigs of RAM, you should be able to stream no problem with that. Sorry, I got really technical for my non-technically inclined people. rig is quad core because it has AMD Athlon 2 dual core. Right, so that one you might be able to turn on the 2 disabled cores. Now some of them, sometimes AMD would disable those cores because the processor isn't stable. Like they made a quad core processor, and then when testing it, they saw that 1 or 2 of the cores are not stable. That's why with that series you saw some tri-cores. So some processors that you had some processors that were 3 cores instead of 2 or 4, is because AMD tried to make a quad core and one of the cores failed, or the machine wasn't stable, and when they disabled the core, then the processor became stable. For those technologically not as inclined who are watching or listening now, the best way to explain what cores on a CPU is, it's like, you know, your phone has multiple cores, a processor, where if you have more than one app open on your phone, okay, so let's say you have 4 apps open on your phone. I probably should pay attention while I'm doing this. Okay, you have 4 apps open on your phone, and you have 4 cores. Your processor has 4 cores on your phone. Well, each core will run one of the apps. So that's why you can have both apps open or switch between apps fast, is because the phone cores are devoted to each app. Now I know that that's a very oversimplified way of explaining it, but it's a good explanation for people who aren't computer people. So generally more cores are good, but if you're not someone who has a lot of apps open, all those cores may be useless. Now some programs in games are getting better at utilizing more than one core. I mean, like your like Snapchat, maybe, and I don't know if this is true, maybe in Snapchat one core is downloading all your snaps while another core is processing the filters you put on your picture. Okay, so that one program is doing 2 separate things. Some programs can have different cores doing that. Or like this game, maybe one core is calculating the physics while another core is processing the sound or whatever. So yeah, generally more cores are better, but not always. Like it gets to some point where more cores isn't going to be better. And right now that's around 4 to 8. Anything more than 8 cores, you really don't need, unless you're doing some heavy video editing. Yeah, only really heavy video editors should think about more than 4 cores. I edit these videos. Okay, like if I download a video from Twitch and I want to put it on YouTube, I edit it. Or if I create one of my SAT videos, I record it, edit it in Adobe Premiere, and then upload that. And I do that just fine on 4 cores. AMD just, you know, raised the bar by coming out with a 16 core, 32 threads. And threads are kind of like cores, but virtual. So at the very beginning of this whole core battle, Intel created like what's called hyperthreading, where one physical core behaved like two cores. So each core kind of split itself in half. But yeah, now, AMD has some 16 core processors now. They're pretty expensive and they're large. And then Intel decided, well, we're also gonna enter the core game. And what Intel did is in their 8th generation desktop processors, they upped the core amount where there are no dual core 8th generation CPUs. They're all 4 cores, 6 cores, or 8 cores. So that kind of has me wanting to upgrade a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of, the world of computers is fascinating. I'm more into the hardware side than the software. Like, to me, software just, I hate software because it never works the way it should, and like the dumbest things can cause issues with computer software. When it comes to hardware, it's very black and white, very simple. Either the either the hardware works or it doesn't. You know, when I had the issue with my computer, when I had the issue with my computer a while ago, you know, the processor failed. Okay, well, to figure out that it was a processor, I thought it was the motherboard at first, so I bought a new motherboard, plugged that in, didn't work, so then I just checked things off here and there to see which component failed. So it's so much, hardware is easier to fix, but more expensive, because either the part works or it doesn't work. That simple. With software, like you can uninstall the software, and you could still have problems with it. Reinstall it, because you know every program leaves a little bit of itself in your system, even if you uninstall that. So uninstalling it may not even be enough to really fix what's going on. And then, well, people say, well, the easy way to fix software is to start all over. Well, yeah, if you start all over, you wipe everything. One, you lose your data, but you can back that up. But then you have to go through and reinstall all your programs again. And if you don't know what the issue was, you're going to cause that same issue. Okay, so you reset your computer, you reinstall Windows, you delete all the files, and then you start installing things again and downloading that software that might have problems. Well, then you're right back to square one. Do you think the price of graphic cards will go down anytime soon? I think it will. NVIDIA and AMD, they know that they need to figure out a way to make more graphics cards for the gamers. But I do have to say though, the benchmarks I've looked at says there's really not a big difference between the 1060 6 GB and the 1060 3 GB version. I have the 3 GB version, and it's been working pretty good for me right now so far. And you might be able to find a 3 GB one for cheaper now because the cryptocurrency Ethereum doesn't run as well on 3 GB cards anymore. There was a Windows update that took up more graphic memory than before, so when you try to mine for Ethereum, there's not enough room on the graphics card. But I do think, I think though that they're trying to make the next generation cards right now. So they're ramping up supply on those. And like I said, I don't know if I've said it before, but I've thought about just selling my 1060 for, I think you could probably get it, actually on my channel, I have the graphics card in my Amazon thing. Yeah, my exact graphics card. So if you click on that, alright, you can buy it, used and new from $394. So a refurbished one. So the graphics card I have right now, a refurbished one, is $400. I bought it for $200 about a year ago. So I've thought about, hey, I'll just sell my graphics card right now for maybe not exactly $400, but maybe $370, $380. And maybe it might be worth more than the refurbished one, because the refurbished one, it's broken and they've had to repair it. This one's not broken, it's more used. But anyway, let's say I get $380 for it. The normal price of a 1070, like the MSRP, is less than that, or about right around there. So I've thought about it several times, just hang out. Oh, you have a 1030 now? That's 3 gigs? Don't buy an upgrade like that. Don't spend the money to upgrade from a 1060 3 GB to a 6 GB. Or are you saying that the graphics card you have now is not that big of a jump to the 1060 3 gig? I mean, if that's the case, if the improvements of the 1060 if those improvements aren't going to be large now, then they're not going to be large when you get a 1060 6 GB one. What card do you have now? Yeah, okay, so what card do you have now where you won't have a big jump to the 3 GB one, but will for the 6 GB version? That to me doesn't make much sense at all. That shouldn't be the case. I mean, if whatever card you have right now is just slightly below a 1066 or 3 GB version, then I would even I would try to get a 1070. this guy right here? Hacked. Oh no, that means I can't use my special. Oh, a 970 GTX. If you have a 970, no, don't upgrade that. That's a beautiful card. If you have a 970 GTX, you may not even get that much performance out of a 1060. I mean, it's the way these things work. It's kind of weird. Where a 1060 or 1050 isn't better than a 970. That's just not the way these things work. It could be marginally better, but overall, it's not. Yeah, I'd figure out if that is a 970 GTX. If that's the case, you don't need a. If that's the kind of card you have, for sure, then you can stream, no problem. Your processor's good enough, your RAM's good enough, your graphics card's good enough. Like I would rather your card than my card, in all honesty. If your dad sold a 970 and got a cheaper one, then maybe a 960 he got. And the 960 again is not a bad card. Ah, oh, dang it. I mean, essentially, if you go from a 970 or a 960 to a 1060, the increase in performance is probably like going from a 6th generation processor to a 7th generation processor. Where, yeah, technically, a 1060 will be better than a 960, but in the real world, it's really not that big of a difference. And going from a 970 to a 960, that's like saying, okay, I have a 6th generation i7. Is that going to be not as fast as a current generation i5? Okay, and it's about the same, really. If you're interested in computer hardware and learning about it, there is a podcast, but they also do video. I watch the video version called This Week in Computer Hardware, or Twitch for short. This Week in Computer Hardware. It's hosted by Ryan Shroud and Patrick Norton, people who have been around computers hardware for years, and it's very informative. And then from there, you can watch other technology shows. Like, I usually watch This Week in Tech. And the new screensavers, which, is pretty much about technology and new stuff coming out. It's pretty interesting, and these people have been around. I remember when I was in high school, 15 years ago or so, and these guys, Leo Laporte and Patrick Norton, those were people that you'd watch for technology advice. Okay. Like they were overclockers. They tested hardware. I remember they combined a bunch of hard drives to make the first 1 terabyte hard drive. Hey buddy, don't bite me. Like they pretty much combined stop! We're not boxing. They pretty much combined 6 200 gigabyte hard drives into 1 terabyte. And they're like, ooh, the first 1 terabyte hard drive. Because, you know, back then, 200 gigabytes, that was a big hard drive. Now, not so much. Cat! Get down. I don't know what's gotten into him. He's been up there on this little perch behind me for a good hour. And now he wants to be a little monster. All of a sudden. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the cat went. That's good. So I'm kind of digging this guy now. Because I can just mow people down. And he can heal himself, so I'm digging this guy. Oh, I hear the cat again. Alright. Got the Gatling gun out. Okay, so Objective B. We gotta find Objective B now. The one thing I hate is companies going cheap on their graphics cards. Well, what do you mean going cheap on their graphics cards? Like AMD not producing enough of them or not giving you good quality? Because not that the companies choose to cheap out on them. Oh, oh, you're talking about a laptop though. Okay. The laptop, when it comes to gaming laptops, the whole landscape is different. You can't you can't use the same rules essentially as desktops. Because yeah, you would never build if you're going to spend that much money like on a desktop. If you've got 16 gigs of RAM and an i7, you're not going to throw a 950 in it. You're going to wait until you're going to afford a good card. But laptops are just a different beast altogether. Oh shoot. Um, where for laptops, they just want to give you something better than the integrated graphics that come in on the built in on the processor. Yeah, that's why there's not a lot of people say, oh, I want a gaming laptop, and I usually tell them it's not worth it. Uh, oh, the price you pay, yeah, the price for those things are just insane. And I've seen a couple too where I'm like, this is a sweet laptop, but if only they had this, or if they would have only done this part to the laptop, then it would have been a really good laptop. Is that a hack that that person was using? Oh, okay, so I love your aimbot. It's a hack, by the way. That kind of pet peeves me. My brother has my older brother who streams as well. He has a gaming laptop, or he streams from his laptop. And he has I think he has a 1060 or 960 or 9 something in his laptop. But he spent a good amount of money on that, and I telling him he could just build a sweet desktop for half the cost. Yeah, building an external graph, and I've seen those. They're becoming more and more popular. Um, Ever since USB-C came out, a USB graphics card is becoming more feasible. It's not as bad of an option as it was before because they've been out for a while, external graphics cards. But recently with USB-C it's gotten a lot better because the transfer speed on USB-C is just so much faster than I'm sorry, not USB 3. I'm sorry, not C. USB 3. The transfer speed on USB 3 has gotten so much faster. And you got some Thunderbolt connections. Oops. Yeah, see, my computer is barely sweating right now. I'm only using 8.5 gigs of memory. My CPU is only running at 50 to 70%. My cat just knocked down my speakers. The graphics card's running at 50% or 54%. So it's not exactly taxing. At least this game isn't. I wish I could shoot through walls with this. Alright, where am I getting shot from? By the sniper. Rebuild. Heal. Dang it. And the cat's back. He's going through the trash right next to me. I want to climb up there. I want to get up top. Okay, where did he find in the trash? He found some crackers. No crackers for you. I have a feeling someone's gonna come get me. Yep. I've been found. Okay. Alright, I need to get there and just go tank on them. Freaking cat, you're going to die. You're gonna do something? And round one was complete. I wonder if the cat's hungry. He keeps chewing on things. I suppose I should be... I suppose I should check his food to make sure he's got enough. Because if he keeps biting me, it might be because he's hungry. So this might be the last round, or I'll probably go check the cat's food after this round. Ooh. There we go. Eliminated the mine. Whew. Just start firing bullets into there. Spraying some bullets. I kind of have a hard time believing that I didn't shoot a single person in there. I don't believe that. Freaking cat. Dang it. Come on. Get me in there. I have my special. Freaking cat. Why am I going so slow? Alright, now that I'm back, the cat does have food. I realized that my microphone was on mute for a while. I'm not sure what the last thing I said was, or that the last thing you guys heard was. But, yeah, because, you know, I had this button that on my headset that mutes everything, obviously, but you know, sometimes I hit that button on that mute button on accident. Contesting point. Ouch. Ah, okay, I see it. I see a place I can hang out with my Gatling gun. Oh shoot! They came out of nowhere and really took over. It's okay. We'll get it back. We got this. You know, it's 77 to 4%, 5%, but you know, I think I've mentioned it before. One time we were up 99 to nothing and ended up losing one time. Dang it. I thought I got that health. Alright, well, I'm not a fan of this guy's special. I'm really not. I mean, it's not as special as as the others. I mean, in my opinion, it's not as useful. Like, it's hard to aim. I don't really know if it does damage. I've not killed. We need a healer. Well, I don't know how to heal, so this guy can just STF you. There was a lot. There was a lot going on there. We're going to be in overtime soon. Ouch. Oh. And we're in overtime. And we're contesting the point. Yep, I knew that was coming. Whew. All right, I'm leaving this game. I'll play Overwatch for one more. Well, I've been playing for almost 2 hours. Okay, I'll play this for for one more round, and then I'm gonna go play some cities because yesterday what I did was I demolished a city I've been playing. I demolished it all, and I'm pretty much going to start fresh, but with all the money I had, so I can really build a city, the way that I want it. Because the issue with these city building games is when you're starting out, you have limited resources, limited things you can build, and as you progress, you get upgraded roads, upgraded buildings, stuff like that, where the old stuff you built at the very beginning isn't really efficient and not really useful. Like you have 6-lane roads as opposed to 2-lane roads. Large fire departments as opposed to your smaller fire departments. So it's really like the first area you build isn't as good as a second area, which isn't as good as a third area, and it really is. You have issues where it isn't working as well as you'd like. So let's see. Yeah, I've had some good luck with him. Tanks and healers. Healer. Oh wait, never mind. Okay. I hope he doesn't think I'm going to be a tank, because I don't know how to tank anything. It's funny, when I used to play Final Fantasy XI, I was a paladin, which their job in that game was to tank. But even that changed after a while. See, I understand these people that I'm playing with, they want to win and stuff like that, and I get having a strategy, but also at the end of the day, I kind of just want to go around and shoot people. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm frozen. Yeah, he froze me. Alright, I I need to set up my Gatling gun shop somewhere. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, and I'm being revived. Wow. Alright, thanks, I phase out, and also thanks for being a subscriber. Yeah, I really appreciate the support. As yeah, you get a free subscription if you have Amazon Prime. But unfortunately, it doesn't auto-renew. So every month you have to go back to that person's channel and become a subscriber. And I get why, because they know Amazon. Amazon wants you to subscribe and pay money for Twitch. So if they just auto renewed your Prime Twitch subscription, they'd be losing out. I mean, Amazon knows how to do things right. They get you addicted, they get you hooked, and then they try to get you to spend a little bit more. Because let's be real, Amazon Prime, $100 a year. The shipping alone costs, the 2-day shipping that you get as a Prime member is worth way more than $100. But what they're hoping is that since you get that free 2-day shipping, that you spend more money. Man, that guy is pretty, that Magic Joker is really good. So Amazon's theory is, well, if they were only going to spend $500 a year on Amazon, but because they're Prime members, they purchased $1,000 worth of merchandise, then they're okay taking the loss on the shipping. So it's a very interesting business model that Amazon has. And obviously it works. I mean, it's working for them. And the same thing with their videos. Like, getting Prime Video for almost the cost of Netflix, like just a little more, or sorry, a little less depending on the plan. And yeah, there's less content in Amazon Video, but at the end of the day, Mother Scratcher. But at the end of the day, you're still making out. So for $100 a year, you get free 2-day shipping on items. You get Prime Video, so instant video. You also get Prime Music, and a lot of people don't really use that because the library is not as vast as something like Spotify or Apple Music or Google Music. But the stuff that you get for free for being a Amazon subscriber isn't bad, or an Amazon Prime subscriber isn't anything to sneeze at. It's pretty good. And then you get Prime Photos, which that does is Prime Photo lets you have unlimited photo backup or photo storage. So you can back up all your photos to Amazon for free. So you get that benefit. And then you get to subscribe to someone's Twitch for free. So Amazon has to be losing money on those things altogether. But because people spend so much on Amazon, they actually end up coming out ahead. So Amazon Prime is actually a pretty hefty deal for everything you get. That's why it's one of the few things I don't mind having my auto subscribe. Like, I don't even question will I use it anymore. You know, when I was able to get it for $39 a year, being a student, that was even better. But I don't even question it anymore. $100 a year for all that. You know, okay, I need something here in 2 days. All right, order it. Done. I really hope that I don't have to play a third match. Like, I don't want to be done. Oh no. Dang. I wanted to be done with this. Because I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a chance to play Cities tonight. It's already 10 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'll stream again tomorrow at 8. And do some cities, some city building. I mean, we'll see. Ooh, a 5-player kill streak. Let's do this. Oh, dang it. Someone got... I was at a 7-player kill streak. Someone got behind me. Ooh, but now I'm being revived. Alright. Thanks, buddy. Contesting point. Who's contesting the point? Alright, let's murk some people. Dude, that was a good one. That was a good one. I don't want to toot my own horn on this one, but I think I kind of rocked it. I mean, I was murking some people, but I do gotta hand it to the healer. 20. Really? Unless this person was the healer. Come on. The healer though, the healer was nice. Okay, 28 elimination, 22 objective kills. Like, look at. Okay, the accuracy, yeah, pretty terrible. But come on. Damage, healing done, yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna quit this, and I'm gonna play some cities. So I'm going to exit this game. Open up some city skylines. Okay. So let's play some city skylines. So I need to go change the name of my Twitch stream. Actually, no. I think I might call. It's late. Yeah, I should call it a night. As much as I want to keep playing, I have stuff to do tomorrow. So, yeah, this is my stream. Sorry for the people who just logged in to watch. You can stay tuned tomorrow night. I'm hoping to stream at 8 tomorrow, and we'll probably start with some city skylines and go from there, because I really want to get back to city building since I've started over. So thanks for watching, everyone. It's been fun. Bye.